Welcome back to the Linkvana training series. Today's going to be another link breakdown where we're covering directory submissions. So let's take a look at some examples and then we'll jump back and talk about the benefits of them. Alright, so this is our first example and it's a standard web directory. So if you're not familiar with what a web directory is, let me explain it for you real quick. Essentially, a web directory is just a directory of various sites on the web. I know that sounds pretty simple, but basically how it works is they have these various categories over here, and inside those they have subcategories. So if I were to click education, then I'll be brought to these categories here. And then if I click one of these, say financial aid, then I'm brought to websites about financial aid for education. So you can see here, these sites are receiving links from this website to their website, and they're getting these links because they're financial aid offers for education. And so web directories are one of the oldest and kind of time-tested solutions for increasing your rankings and building links. So that's one example of a web directory. Let's look at one more. So here's another example, and I've gone ahead and skipped ahead and chosen my category, which is internet and then web tools. So you see here we have two websites that are recommended as web tools. And so these guys are getting backlinks from this web directory to their site. So now let's talk about some of the benefits of doing this. So the first thing we talk about whenever we're discussing, kind of the benefits of a link is going to be the authority passed. The authority passed simply represents the amount of boost in rankings you're going to receive from this link. So directory submissions receive a 2 out of 5. Place them a little bit below, say, an article or a blog. Next, we want to talk about the indexation speed. Indexation speed, again, is a 2 out of 5. The reason for this and not being, say, higher like an article or a blog post is because when you build a directory submission, the link that you receive from it is going to be on a deep inner page. We talked about this earlier where we talked about the categories. And so for Google to find that link, they have to first go to the main category, then the subcategory, and then they'll see your link. And so some directories will have it where they show the latest links in the front and that'll help indexation. But generally you're going to find that it takes, a little while for the link to get crawled and indexed. So what are the benefits of this? Well, for one, it's easy branding and authority. And when I say easy, I mean dead simple easy. Web directories are so simple and easy to build links from that really it's your due diligence to go ahead and get these for every site you have if you haven't already. I always call directory submissions kind of a gimme link, where it's just like, it's so easy, why wouldn't you do it? Yes, they may not have the impact of, say, an EDU link or even a Web 2.0, but it's easy branding and authority. These are links that you can get quickly and with little hassle. So it just makes sense to do directory submissions for all the sites that you have. When you're building this, you can get one link to any page, so that be the home page or an inner page. Generally, most web directories will accept either. That being said, I strongly recommend you build links to your homepage through your directory submissions. It's going to increase your branding and it's going to look more natural than trying to build inner links. Directories are made to be directories of websites, not web pages. And so you want to add your homepage link to this. That way you'll get the most benefit and you'll get the highest acceptance rate from the directories themselves. It's also worth noting that for anchor text, I recommend you use either your brand name or your domain name. You don't have to. You'll find that it looks a little more natural and you might see better results from it. That covers everything for directory submissions.